Woman picks up hitchhiker, unaware he's a evil maniac. Welcome to Movie Rewind. Mallory is headed to Denver for her wedding rehearsal. But her sister is questioning her, wondering if her fiancé is really the one. Mallory assures her everything's perfect, and the call ends. The road stretches into oblivion, but her car dies. No service. No help. Just her on the side of the highway alone. What could go wrong? Suddenly, a man shows up named Christian. He's charming in that offbeat way, and offers to get her car up and running. He works some magic, the engine comes back to life, and she's ready to hit the road again. But guilt eats away at her and she offers him a ride. A decision she'll soon come to regret. At first, it's just light talk. Then the conversation twists to talks of fate and how maybe they were meant to meet. Next thing she knows, he's talking about things no stranger should mention. She freaks out, telling him to get out, but he's already got a knife to her, ordering her to keep driving. Why is he doing this? She eyes a guardrail, presses the pedal to the floor, the car flips, and crashes, then she blacks out. Waking up, she realizes her leg is pinned so she can't free herself. Christian is outside the car, slowly regaining consciousness. Soon he wakes with his twisted smile. He gives her one look and says, "Get yourself out of this one," before leaving. As the nighttime approaches, she's completely unprepared for the cold elements. Just feet from the busy road above, she's terrified of what's to come. The next day, she wakes up and is still unable to free her leg from the car. A feeling of defeat overcomes her. But Christian returns, offering her food if she shares how she lost her virginity. What's wrong with this guy? She's hesitant, but as she begins telling the story, he laughs diabolically, knowing it's a lie. Leaving again. He's loving this. Another long night awaits her as she thinks about her family and wonders if she'll survive this. With some ingenuity, she starts a fire to keep her warm throughout the night. But this invites unwelcomed guests, rats. Mallory realizes if she doesn't get creative, she's dead. She does what she has to, kills a rat, then fillets it with her knife before cooking it over the fire. She eats what she can as desperation takes over, willing to do anything to make it. Another morning dawns when she hears her phone ringing. She finds it, but Christian shows up before she can make a call. He brags about a family he's taken a liking to, but he hears the phone vibrating and grabs for it. Unfortunately, he crushes the phone, making it clear no one is coming to rescue her. But he has another solution for her freedom and hands her a saw. He gives her a choice: cut that leg off, or die right here. Christian comes back, only to see her bloody leg. Wondering if she actually tried it before she attacks him. Grabbing his keys, she sets the car's alarm off on the road, drawing the attention of the sheriff. The sheriff thinks he heard something. Christian gets nervous, but disregards it as the storm drowns out Mallory's screams. Water pours into the car as the landscape floods around her. Every second counts while she works tirelessly to free herself before drowning. However, the brute force of the flood spares her as her leg slips free, pulling herself from the riverbed, exhausted and weak. As she hobbles to safety, she hears screams from a cabin. She can't let him do this to someone else. Surrounded by bear traps, she knows Christian is near. He tied up the daughter Katie, but Mallory sees his work firsthand. He killed everyone else, including the sheriff. She sneaks in quietly, the maniac oblivious as he tries on the sheriff's uniform, ready to wreak havoc. Just as she goes to untie the daughter, he comes in, leading to a violent confrontation. The hunt is on with the killer out for blood. Despite that, Mallory outsmarts him. Literally pushing him over the edge, he lands on a bear trap. Standing victorious, if Mallory taunts and watches as he bleeds out helplessly. The nightmare over. The two limp into the dawn as he takes his last breath.